It's the NFL on EA Sports, and this one features Hunter Henry. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Patriots and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback, in his second season out of Kentucky.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Levis going to the air right away. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now Levis. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Up past the 30, second down coming up. And the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. They'll throw with May. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. They need 18 yards here on third down. Throwing here is May. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Levis to throw off play action. Oh, and that is incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Levis to throw once more. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Patriots at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And he will find Ridley on the left side. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Levis. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Pollard going to try the right side. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo, 29 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. 2nd and 20. Here's May. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd down and 6. We're going to throw. May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Titans all ready now. Will out on the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 22-yard line. Like 46, like 46.
Here's Levis. And the pressure gets to him again. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here is third and quite a ways. Levis looking to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Here's Jones. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A man who played his college ball here in the Volunteer State in Memphis, Antonio Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Caught on a slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From a yard out. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead. Sly on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. That time, a 9-play drive, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Levis back to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Levis to throw it. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Levis from the gun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And at the half, 13-10 is the score. Devon Achane, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. The Kirk Cousins acquisition working out handsomely. 3 touchdown passes for the man wearing number 18. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Aaron Rodgers, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the shotgun, May with it. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis out of the shotgun now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Jones on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing here is May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To the air, May. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Titans getting set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Rudolph. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Here's Rudolph. That's dumped off to Pollard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 30 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Stevenson. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 93 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give running right, Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Rudolph.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, it's Rudolph. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson getting set for this next drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Patriots.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll throw with May. Pass caught here by Osborne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Patriots first down.
To throw, it's May. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Slide for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now Rudolph. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4th down, desperation time for Rudolph. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rudolph going to throw again. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Rudolph looking to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. Through an opening, and there he goes. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 7. They run once more with Stevenson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he's got this one down to the 10. 158 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Here's Stevenson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so that you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. That's caught at the 25. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.